Hi guys, I'm Celeste. I just ordered like a Red Lobster kids meal. I know. I know. I know. Obviously I need to stop like ordering food out, and I literally made an order for groceries, okay? And I tried to order 2 pounds of chicken tenders, okay? Like deli chicken tenders, which obviously, like, it was like 7 p.m. by the time I put in the order, and now it's like 9. So obviously, when I put in the order, like, I should have thought, like, it's not gonna work. But I was like, 2 pounds of chicken tenders, like, I'm just gonna go on like an only chicken tender diet or something, and like, that'll have me covered, you know? Like, I was like, that is actually perfect. Like, I don't mind that. But guess what? Guess what? They only had like 0.3 of a pound. It was like 0.34. So I ended up getting the Publix order was mostly chicken tenders, except only 2 chicken tenders were what they had. So the good part is obviously like the money I get back from it, but like that I was going to have paid on it, but like also, oh no, like my only chicken tender diet is like gone now. Like that's not even an option. So I had to get like well, I don't know. I'm like, okay, like technically I have like food at my house, like frozen stuff I could just make like in the oven, like, or I could just get other stuff too. I don't know. So anyway, it's okay. I did buy one for offerings, but guess what? Like, I bought one for offerings, but I had to do that through Uber Eats because apparently, I don't know, the Publix thing was like, I already had my PayPal thing logged in, so I was like, I'm gonna use that to pay. But they were like, you can't buy alcohol with PayPal? Why? I don't know. Apparently it's a thing. So I was like, okay, like, that's weird, but whatever. That's fine. Like, it kind of doesn't matter. I don't know. So I got it through Uber Eats. So I got 2 different kinds of like, okay, this one is like black, like purple, like dark, like tar, okay? And it does not taste good. But it's fun because it's for offerings. I poured myself 2 cups, one of each. This one you can literally see, it's the red one. I don't know, I think one's Merlot and one's Cabernet, but they were not expensive. They were literally, I got the barefoot ones because I don't know anything about wine, so I was like, I don't know, maybe those are terrible. But they're a cheap option, and I'm not gonna actually drink it. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have got like something that isn't good for an offering, but also I don't really, like, it sounds bad if I'm like, I don't really care because no human is drinking it. I don't have to worry, like, theoretically, like, the only person drinking it is me right now, and I don't have a lot of money anyway, so it's an offering, but they're gonna get what they get at the same time. They're gonna have to be fun. They can go to somebody else who has like infinite money and, you know, knows about wine if they want to, or they can just get an offering from me. Like, either way, it's all good. Like, this is what I have. So I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna get something cheap that may or may not be good, and I'm not gonna know if it's good, so I'm gonna try it. You can't see it, but it is like black tar in here, okay? And this one really is like a juice. I don't know which one's which, but this one's like a juice. Like, it's really like, not that it doesn't have alcohol, but it's like basically juice. And this one is, which I didn't know wine varied that much, but also like I know nothing about it, so like, I don't know. Like this one, it's not like what I think good is, because it's kind of what I imagine like pen ink would be if there were like an edible version. I don't know. So this one, which maybe I shouldn't mix them, I don't know, but this one I like because first of all it's like juice but with alcohol in it. Like that's just easier to like go through. Like this one, first of all, I also probably over poured it because I literally poured it to like here. Like that's how much is currently in it, but I had a few sips, so it was probably like to here. Maybe it's a lot, but obviously I'm just here by myself doing nothing, so it doesn't matter. But I was like, I want to try it, and then of course like I didn't pour like an amount that's like just trying it, but it's just like a cup of it, so whatever. And this one is obviously just basically juice, so I don't know. That's what I got, but I'm like, it's fun, but I do intend to like finish drinking it. It's just so that it doesn't taste good to me. Yeah. It's like what I have going on, but like, I don't know. It's kind of terrible. I don't know. Again, maybe like, I don't know. Is wine, because you know how people can't, or like, sometimes people will say like don't mix different types of like alcohol, but it's the same brand and they're both wine, so like it can't be that like world ending per se. That alone can't be that bad. I think it's fine. I'm just gonna decide that I think it's fine. And I don't know. I don't know. But it's weird. Alcohol is one of those things, or like wine. You know how people would like learn everything they can about wine? I'm not that type of person. It's just not me. But like, I don't know. I don't mind hearing people talk about it. I just actually, as a person, cannot learn about it. Like, I literally, though, out of those, I can't even tell which one's which now. I don't know. Why would I know? Like, I don't know. This is just sparkling water from earlier. It honestly is not good at all. Like, it tastes stupid. I don't know. I don't wish that I knew about wine. Okay, these two are basically the same thing. The sparkling water that doesn't taste very good and it's like blackberry flavor or black raspberry, and then this is like the same thing. Just technically with like alcohol, but whatever. Again, I don't remember which one's which. One was like Cabernet and one was Merlot, I think. This one just smells like a heavier. It does. This one is just juice. Like, that's literally all I'm saying. But like, obviously, I don't know, guys. My YouTube video, it's kind of trash, but I don't really care. So. I don't know what that was. I just got like a notification. So. Also, I feel like every sip of a drink can taste different, which is the dumbest thing ever, because obviously it's the same. But it's like, you can taste something, and then it tastes good. And then you can taste the same thing half a second later, and it tastes bad. It's crazy. Like, what do you mean it's not different? Like, what do you mean it's not different? It's kind of crazy that I decided to even drink the wine, because guess what? Like, I can totally feel personally, I don't know if you guys like leave offerings that are wine, but if you do, I feel like I could like get drunk off of like an offering that I'm not drinking. Does that make sense? Like, leave an offering on the altar, and then I'd be like, I could still get drunk off of that sometimes. Like, not a lot, but enough to where I notice it and I'm like, wait, this is weird. Like, okay, like, I guess I'll do that, but like, okay, like, I didn't expect it, but it's not like I drank alcohol, but it's like, it just like shows up. Yep, it shows up. It shows up. And when I pour like an offering, it takes like an embarrassingly long time before the spirits will even touch it. Like, that alcohol doesn't dry up until like, it doesn't start to until like 4 or 5 days after I pour it, which is crazy. I'm like, do you hate me? Like, you probably do, but like, do you? Why? Why would you? Like, I didn't do anything, but like, it is what it is. It's there. You could have it. But, it is what it is, but like, oh no. And then, like, it starts to go down, you know, at that point. But the more it goes away, the faster it goes away. But it takes forever for the initial amount to even happen. Like, I guess that's how it is. I'm like, maybe it is good and I just haven't noticed yet. Like, why would I not have noticed? Like, if it were good, if the drink were good, I would have noticed. Like, why do I think it's like good but I haven't noticed yet? Like, I just have to like try it again and it's gonna be good. But like, that's not real. Like, it's not gonna suddenly be good. But it's also not terrible. Like, I could have imagined it maybe being worse, but like, it doesn't mean it's good. That was terrible. Okay. I'm gonna pour this in the glasses I have for offerings. That's what I'm gonna do. I think I have enough space in here to where it'll fit. Like, I think it's enough space to where it'll fit. That doesn't make any sense. It's like here. There's like that much in each glass, and I have 2 of them. So, if you're smart, then you understand that like it'll fit in the glasses I have for offerings. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'm gonna have a lot of good luck because I I don't like how wine, I feel like it has like a smell to it. I mean, obviously, but like, I feel like it has like the smell it has is a spirit of itself. And guess what? It wants to like escape from like where it is. You're gonna think that I'm talking about something that I wouldn't have said sober, which isn't true, because I'm like tipsy. But like, you're gonna think That I'm saying something I wouldn't have said to you otherwise, but like I'm not. Like I'm actually just saying what I would have said other way. Like actually. So, you know. Anyway. Which is why I don't know if people do that. I don't actually believe that there are people who get drunk and say things they would not have said normally, because I only feel like I say things like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like most things that I'm willing to say a little bit drunk, I'm willing to say sober. Or I'm pretending to like say something crazy. Like it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like I feel like that's an excuse. Okay? Like I feel like, you know, alcohol's like an excuse to like do what you were already gonna do. What you already felt like doing. You can just like use that excuse, but like it doesn't mean that like you're actually not the same to me, which I think is why I don't say stuff that like I don't think I actually said anything that like I wouldn't have said normally. Because I don't even believe other people do that. Like I don't believe other people are capable of not being somewhat in control of like themselves and their own self and their own like spirit, I guess. No offense, but like I don't think that people are capable of not being in control of it. So, I don't know. I don't know what you got going on that I don't have going on. Yeah, this is terrible. Yeah, this is terrible. Okay, I'll be back. Anyway, I'm back. So, I don't think I'm tipsy anymore. I think all of the... One second. You're actually going to switch where you are. Or, I mean, I'm going to switch where you are. Whatever. That doesn't really rule in favor of me being like, I don't think I'm drunk anymore, but do I even seem the same as when I went over there? I don't think I do that much. Whatever. I think, it is what it is. Like, okay, my brain's a little bit slower, but like, aside from that, I feel like I'm the same. Because, I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. See, like, it's more like I'm losing my train of thought. It's not like anything else, though. So, is that a symptom of somebody being like tipsy, but the only symptom is that they're losing their train of thought and they don't know where it was gonna go? I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. What I was thinking about is the tremendous amount of luck that I intentionally brought with me, but also something that I made up that's like coming true in my reality, you know? So what's coming true in my reality is that I decided that luck is apparently something that, that like not everybody needs, essentially. And that luck is not just something that runs out, like, oh no, it's like super dark and disturbing. Like, it's not like that. Like, I kind of imagined luck as something that, like, a soul can choose to use that isn't really you. And then it, like, goes away, essentially. Or, like, not everybody needs luck all the time. Which might be stupid, and maybe the fact that I made that up and it's coming true because I made it up, like, maybe that's kind of what's going on, and I'm just making myself unlucky. But I kind of more so see luck as, okay, everything costs something. Even when you're lucky, you're actually sacrificing something that you don't know that you're sacrificing. So, yeah. So I think that if you're sacrificing something that you don't know that you're sacrificing, like, you don't really know what you're signing up to lose in the future. And because you don't know what you're signing up to lose in the future, it's like you can spontaneously lose something in the future and, oh, that was just the price of your luck. And you'll even think that yourself, or, like, say that yourself. Like, it's kind of weird. But I think because of that, if somebody's weaker, they'll intentionally use what they are going to interpret as luck, knowing that they're going to already be like, okay, so it costs something. I just don't know what it costs because not everybody has this, right? It isn't like, oh, I was so important that I achieved this, or I did something so helpful that I was able to get good karma and achieve this. It's more like, oh, so I have luck, so it costs something because not everybody has this. I just don't know what it costs. And then when it eventually costs something, it's just my fault. Like, I'm terrible. Like, I'm just terrible, and that's why that happened. Like, because I was lucky, and like, that's like what it's in exchange for. Like, I don't know why you would sell, like, spontaneous things happening to you that you then think you deserve. Okay, I guess me being tipsy is, like, coming back now because my speech, but, like, you know, what I'm saying makes sense. No one's gonna know that what I'm saying makes sense anyway. Like, maybe you do, but, like, I feel like I walk around all the time, and how I'm interpreted is, like, half the people wish they could purchase me like I'm a dog, and just, like, I don't understand. Like, that's genuinely, like, it's not even a thing. It's not even a concept. It's not even a concept. Like, I feel like throughout the day at work, people think they can, like, act like I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm not a dog. Well, what did I say? I am a dog. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm a dog. I look like a person. I'm not one of you, but I look like a person. You know? I'm definitely not one of whatever you are. I'm me, but, you know, maybe I like the dog more than you, but that doesn't make me, like, physically a dog. You know? I'm still me. So. So, I don't know, but I have so many fun things that I think about the entire day at work. So I'm like, even if I were, like, famous and I didn't have a job anymore, like, I almost feel like I would miss it. Not that I wouldn't want that, but I feel like I would miss it because, like, I would miss the, like, having a normal job, because I feel like it sort of, like, is, like, a forced thing that you have to, like, use your imagination to, like, craft around it to have an interesting experience. Like, you have the job, but, like, that doesn't mean anything unless you're, like, imagining super interesting stuff the entire time. So whatever you're pretending is actually going on is just, like, formed around, you know. I feel like I'm explaining it so many different ways because I feel like there's no way that you're not gonna look at me like I'm literally a dog. Like, I will get so good at explaining stuff because I swear you think that a dog is just barking at you and it doesn't mean anything. Like, I get better and better and better and better and better and better and better at explaining. But I'll just like say the same thing over and over, because there's no way you don't think that a dog is just talking to you or barking at you, and like you're gonna keep moving along. Like, you're not gonna care, because I'm still a dog. I'm just still a dog. Like, it's fine. I started as a dog. I'm still a dog. Like, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like, it's fine. I'm still me. But like, I don't know why I feel like I'm a dog, but like, it's okay. I don't know. But like, I don't know. It makes me feel like celebrities are so uncreative, right? Because they're not forced into an environment where they have to imagine things in order to like get by and like have an interesting experience. Like, when you are stuck at your job and you're like, oh, I have to be here for like 6 hours, 8 hours, whatever. How long are you gonna be there? 24 hours? However long you're gonna be there, okay? You have to imagine stuff throughout the day that like keeps you alive. Like, you have to like imagine, that sounds weird. Like, you have to like imagine like you have to have a fruitful, like imaginative life, right? You have to pretend something interesting is going on at some point in time. Regardless of what it is, you have to like imagine something interesting. You have to. At some point. It's going to cause you to, because you have such a boring life on its own. Like, the base layer is so boring, but I feel like a celebrity will be like, oh no, like, my life is so interesting, like, why would I ever imagine anything? This is exactly what I wanted. How could this be exactly what you wanted, even if you have everything? You're just looking at half the terrible situation and being like, it's so good, it's better than I deserved. That's why I think luck is, like, stupid and terrible, and not something that naturally occurs, but I think you know that it doesn't naturally occur. So I think that you, like, if you were them. Which is maybe why we're not all lucky, because we don't know what it was going to cost, and for us it was going to cost more, because we were like, oh, why would I deserve this and nobody else does? But maybe some people are just so, like, obsessed with themselves that it, like, costs them less in their mind, and then they're like, oh, but, like, if something terrible happened, then I guess that's fine. Like, I don't know. Which is why, when I want to manifest something, I don't say it has to come true in the human life. Hopefully, that'll be cool. Hopefully. But if it doesn't come true in the human life, then I'll just intentionally go somewhere where I get to do what I wanted to do. After the human life, when I get to be not a human and, like, incarnate on a different planet, then I'll literally just, like, go to a place, like a planet that's intentionally, like, made to be, like, a training ground for what I'm actually looking to do or something at the current time, because I feel like I have a lot of, like, different passions and stuff that I don't get to get into, but my soul still has the potential of those. That doesn't really go away. Even if it were to, you just grow it back. Like, it's not like a thing. You are what you are. It doesn't go away, you know? You having potential does not go away. So, because you have potential, just because you're not in a place where, like, you can really, like, be created as what you are, like, you literally will just do that again some other time. And I say do it again because you've already done it. Like, you've done it through the other people, you just haven't personally done it. So that leads me to, like, the next thing I want to talk about, which I actually think we project energy onto anything or everything. I think, okay, here's the deal. Or the way I'm talking, okay, crazy. So you're this, okay, this coaster. So I think that you, before you go into the human life or as you're way into the human life, you have this, like, your eyes, right? You're, like, perceiving everything. You cast a certain amount of energy onto every object. base layer every object. If you're strong enough, then you'll do all the people that you're actually going to meet, and then you'll do all of the people who are celebrities, all the people who are famous, all of the jobs that you plan to have, all the situations you plan to be in, all of the hobbies that you have. Now, you're you, and all of the energy that you have, you've now given to. We could say given to, but it's not permanently there. It's like the stock market, okay? You have however much money. You said, okay, all of it is about to get invested somewhere, but I don't know who's gonna do well. So this is where I think that your intuition would play into it, to where, like, maybe I would hope you would have strong enough intuition that you would be like, okay, I can already tell what's gonna do well, so I'm gonna put more energy in what's going to do well. It doesn't mean you go physically to a certain place, but all of the events that happen in life, say you have like a certain celebrity, you're like, okay, I'm gonna put this chunk of energy around what I experience of them. It's not actually them, and you're not really giving it to them. The energy that you're giving to them in your mind is like a temporary filter that goes and like masks over who they actually are. Now, for you, but you're the only one who sees your energy. Other people might have casted energy around them of what they imagine that person to be. Okay? And you could intentionally do this, but like you already did it is the whole point. However strong you were when you were like born, you already did it. Like, you already did it. Like, you already invested in something, hoping it'll do well. Okay? Now, hoping it'll do well doesn't mean, oh, that person had an amazing life. That probably is your favorite celebrity. It probably is. But you didn't invest saying, I hope they have an amazing life. You wanted things to occur. You wanted to have to think about, oh, they went through this, they had this experience, they overcame this. Like, you're also, like, imagining yourself as like-minded to them to some degree in some way. And then whatever they overcome, you're getting a little bit of energy back from that. So, say you had like a celebrity that you were so obsessed with, you put like 10% of your energy there. You're like, I know this is a really big investment. I'm really only supposed to do like 0.01%, but I'm sure, like, I'm willing to bet that they're going to do something amazing, or something terrible is going to happen to them. That too. It doesn't have to be that it's a good thing, but you think you're like-minded to them enough that whatever they have to overcome, or whatever happens to them, is so important to you that you're willing to like invest that. And then like maybe their stock goes up, maybe it goes down, kind of, right? Of like, how valuable does their life experience seem to you? Or like, what happens to them in their lifetime? Do you find out about it? Do you not? So another like thing that I would think about that is like, you're betting, hoping that you're personally, your actual like human avatar self, you're hoping that you are going to be the one to perceive what happens to them. So I think that's what happens when a lot of people get super obsessed with celebrities, but it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be that it was a celebrity that you put 10% of your energy into, because that would be a huge investment. Like, it would be kind of pointless. But a lot of people get stuck there because they can't get back the energy that they cast onto something stupid. So it's like, no offense, but you might have been stupid by the time you were born. Like, and then hopefully you're less stupid now, and then if you reincarnate, maybe you're less stupid next time. You learned, you remembered what didn't do well. But it is kind of like the stock market. So it doesn't mean you personally have to be famous to get a little bit of a return of that energy. And then multiply that by all of the famous people that you did find out about. And realize that, like, you were never that stupid, because your soul can take back the energy and retract the energy, realizing, oh, the timeline changed, this is not gonna do well, I'm smart enough to pull back my investment, keep whatever I did gain or lose from this, and then cast it onto a different person or object. Or you could cast energy onto the United States of America if you think it's gonna do really well. But if something happens to the United States of America, it doesn't mean it's personally happening to you, it means it's personally happening to your investment. So don't do an insane amount that you're gonna lose something, but do something to where you're going to gain something if something does well. But it doesn't have to be the United States of America, it could be a brand, it can be some idea that you're thinking of that isn't even necessarily physically real. It could be the table in your house. It could be the dog you have, the family you have. It can be anything. It could be the moon, it could be the sky. And then if something happens to them somehow, then you might get a little bit of your energy back. If you're smart, you'll get it back. You don't have a lot that you can really lose in that game, because no matter what, something will happen to everything as long as you're willing to perceive it, and as long as you're smart enough to cast it onto something that you're going to perceive. So, I think in this way, everybody does a little bit of magic, they just don't remember it, and they can get stuck in, like, pointless places in their reality, in their human game, right? Because they're like, you know, they're not pulling back some of the energy that's not doing well, and then they're like staring at some random celebrity who's not doing anything and nothing is happening with them, and then they're lost because they're like, well, I don't know why I care about them, but I care about them a lot. But it's like, but maybe you should pull back that investment because nothing's happening there, you know? Anyway, guys, that's all I really have for the video, but anyway, I love you, bye.